Yeah, I don't know, guy, but see, that Satanist did not give you quite enough information, you know what I mean? Yeah, there might be spooks and crazy shit, bribery and all the crap, but pal, they're even censoring for themselves. They know from at very latest March 2nd of like 25, I guess. But that's just that's an ongoing X-file, I assure you. Even with rogue waves from the fucking, I don't know, the late 80s or whatever. It's just a nut. I don't know, there's all kinds of, they're just, if they could just make sure, all they care about is making sure you, if you're at all a have-not, as someone who doesn't need to shank the government, the citizenry and the Constitution, let alone the government, because that's not how it's supposed to run once. I mean, it's just shit and they're nuts. I don't know, why bother to explain, I guess, even healthcare, if they're at all the fucking pharmaceuticals and the evil insurance companies and they're colluding because they know they want a big check. It's just a redistribution of wealth in large part with those subsidies. I mean, if you understand it, the subsidies are useful, yes, but if you're a person like me, sometimes, some years, you need them. And yet, I can tell you, I mean, number one, we would rather not have them, and number two, there's some years where, I mean, wait a minute, I use, like, I'm certain $200 if I pay it out of pocket in terms of total expense. And yet, because I'm signed up for some plan that just in case, because I have slanderers who put me in mental hospital, but they're still going to charge $40,000 and I'm going to have to fight because I do have that type of, and so I need that. But yet, like, I know that's only certain years. So like other years, I mean, I don't, thankfully, but if you were the government, you would go back and track it, because otherwise, see, you could easily say, hey, wait a minute, that person didn't need that plan for this year, even though they pay. You would audit yourselves in hindsight to make sure the lion's share of it goes back, the waste or whatever is going to enrich these idiots. I'm talking just if they have subsidies, because anytime there's something, why should you make money though? I mean, wait a minute, the government's paying for them and you will be insured. I mean, you can always, that's the amount of weaseling, even if they took like $1,000 for themselves in addition to the $200 or whatever, but the government takes back the rest. That's like a $400 or $500 plan at this point, because then they keep making that part go up. If you notice Obamacare, whether you keep your doctor, you know, like nothing will change. If you like your doctor, you can keep them. I had to change. I mean, the only doctor I ever liked was in New York. Second, I'm on Obamacare and moved states, I can no longer use a doctor in New York if I'm in New Jersey and have Obamacare. But listen, that's just one piece of the healthcare. I mean, it's a complex issue, but you could easily use the truth to get. It's just the lobbyists don't like that. None of them like that. They also don't like get rid of trash cash value scam, which they even tried to do in Congress and couldn't. But if you understood the joke, I mean, it shouldn't exist from day one. It's easy. It's not. I mean, like, you can check the history books. They even fought in the Congress about it. It's such a it's legal thievery or whatever they decided about it. But look, if they can just keep people, I mean, it's just that, you know, it's not much of a shame. I mean, really, it's just we're worried about our family. We're trying to get in touch with friends that, like, we even if, especially if you recently were in touch with them, everything's great, but they'll get back to you real quick, and then, like, now their communications are down. If you're Bubble Boy and you reached out to someone, then you know to worry about them. If you don't hear back for too long after they were able to, like, dare one little type with little Snowden trolls, like, who just, they want to match it up to, oh yeah, I have everything, yeah, I'm nothing, but they're screwed. And that's my point. Like, they're just hiding just how screwed. I mean, it's just, karma's coming for them. It's just a gaslighting. It's easier to tear down than build up. So the reward for that, just real quick, guys, shower them with seemingly everything, especially Easy Street on a phone when they taught these kids to be dumb and they're more concerned with every year they should be doing basic economics and how you make interest work for you and don't get debt, and try to they don't instill any of that and try to make them stupid. And then slaves to phone, the phone is good, and here's how you backstab and get rewarded. We'll take advantage of the stuff. Just real quick, guy, with petty class in fucking Switchville, high school and then college version. And it's just a nut. And you see, just real quick, guy, Blue Sky. It's the new app by Mr. Blue Sky. I rest real quick. And Annie and Rudy and Darth Annie, Bad Annie and Good Annie. And then there's Eli O and Wonder Man and Wonder Boy and all these crappy Eli O, Arc O. Then there's this Arc and the Spider-Man, and then also the Iron Man, and then also couple of the other ones. These people are nuts and intentionally are just creating a fake. It's none of that. It's the Bible for that sort of a thing, you ask me, and we have a separation of church and state, so go to hell. You don't understand. I'm just another schmuck who wants their rights. But there really is some con of the past that some of us try to catch them because we know about it, and it involves friends and family and lore and Lannisterville and bullshit. They always pay their debts. They're lying through their fucktard teeth. So you understand it.